on YouTube. They had a thing there. It said it was like the gaming thing. It says it's a story about a fighter pilot who sunk a submarine because he lost his friend. Right, like you lost your friend. Yeah, no, I saw that first Top Gun movie. Right, you know the one his wing guy gets shot down and get killed. Okay, a guy who will go up in an airplane and kill or be killed over money for rich people. Okay. Is that really like King David losing Jonathan? You know, a man that will stand up to protect Hebrews from the Philistines because they refuse to worship Jehovah and be like Samson and go in the fields and do what they considered as woman's work, right? Men go kill and rape and pillage and take what they want. Women go in the fields. The Chinese are the same way. Seeing the good earth and stuff. And so, and if you have to do the stuff like build the pyramids or this and that, you're a dog, you're a woman. Men kill and take what they want, right? No, that's not true. Abraham, the standard of all male behavior, okay, respects what is needed for life, understands natural laws, and works well with those natural laws, like the story of the swordsman that Suzuki tells, right? And so you get a lot of these people. Now, technology, like Jeffrey Hinton says, has access to the greatest works of literature of all time, like Machiavelli. Are you serious? Machiavelli? Is he going to be saying that Sun Tzu, a girl, the guy who tries to beat his dad up in a bar, Sun Tzu, get a boy named Sue. But is is great literature, even with the flaws and the translation errors to turn it into mythology, the Bible and the Quran are better than Sun Tzu, are better than the Communist Manifesto, are better than Machiavelli, okay? Are better, you've read Dawkins, he's an idiot. You've read Hawking, Theory of Everything, he's an idiot, okay? When you go read Genesis, okay? Genesis, even with the turned into mythology, talks about actual scientific understanding of things. And the Quran, same thing, okay? It gets turned into mythology by these murdering idiots, okay, that mass murder their own people for petroleum products to sell you cell phones and become the biggest consumers of all philanthropy and build big, giant cruise ships and stupid things you don't need. But they're so cool. It's so cool to play pickleball and go on a water slide and drive around in little motor carts like you're doing IndyCar racing on a big old boat. Okay, why can't you just do that on the ground? And why is that any cooler than getting apricots off a tree with your grandkid, making love to your wife, and driving slow on Sunday morning? It's way better to have an affectionate love life with a faithful woman and have faithful children than it is to be entertained by mechanization from egomaniacs that are destructive to their own planet species. Dr. Odyssey. There you are, lost in the shadows, searching for someone. And you shouldn't be jealous. When I was young, I wanted to sing like Russell Tompkins Jr., Michael Jackson, stuff. And I couldn't. I'd never be able to. Okay. I'll never be able to sing as good as Johnny Mathis. I'll never be able to sing as good as Luther Vandross. And it's like, okay, I'll never be able to sing that good, but it sure is good. I really like to listen to it. And I hate them. I hate Johnny Mathis. That fucker thinks he sings so good. He thinks he's so fucking cute. Well, he's very cute. Okay. I was watching this thing. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Yeah, he's cute. He's gay. I know. It kind of makes me uncomfortable, but he's very cute. His nice lips and all that stuff is. And when I was young, I didn't think, oh my gosh, he likes kissing other guys. It's just weird, erection on erection. It's just not my thing. I really love women. I like having babies and making babies. And but it's just like, but he's very cute. And he's got this wonderful voice. He's an amazing singer, right? But, the Rock Hudson Party thing is just not my thing. Okay? But I don't judge him. And I have some understanding of why he doesn't want to have children. Because the world's a horrible place, because we're not living the love of Jesus Christ, right? That's why he sings those songs. Him and Jim Nabors sings those songs so affectionately and so beautifully about Jesus Christ. Because they love him, because he's a sweetheart, and he's peace, and he's love, and he's the good shepherd. He's not the mass murderer and the football player and 1, 2, 3, 4, fuck that piss, tell us so sorry. Oh, did Jodie Foster win an Academy? Some kind of award for that movie? Let the Lord's Prayer and that won't have to happen, right? And when you got to understand too, guys, okay, that in the Garden of Eden stuff, that's all mythology. So they were in there having sex and all that stuff. Right. And everything just grew right off the trees, and there was no this and that. And you didn't have to look out for scorpions or alligators or wildebeest. That world does not exist, guys. It never has. And in the Bible, it says that before they give you the mythology of Inagata Davida because it sits there and says, okay, there was the dinosaurs and all that stuff. And it's like, you don't live around saber-toothed tigers and dinosaurs and sit there and always having sex. And you don't. That's not real. That doesn't happen in reality. Okay? The moment you start having sex, she gets pregnant. You got to make sure that you have a healthy place for her to be healthy and don't just stressed out and have friends and family to help because it takes a village to raise a child. And you've got to have enough stuff to make sure that she's healthy through the winter so the baby comes out healthy and strong forever, my lady. It's like a dream. It's holding you close. This is ecstasy. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. So all that stuff they have, that's all mythological. It's bullshit. If it does not exist in reality today, it didn't exist in reality back then. And there's no historical evidence to say that there was ever this, my love, Blue Lagoon life, because it doesn't exist. Okay, you are survivor. You are you're building the best shelter you can. Little buddy, skipper, professor. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's primitive as can be, like Robinson Crusoe. Do you see what I'm saying? So you got to understand, if it does not exist in reality, then somebody changed it and made it up and turned it into bullshit. Okay? When I talk to Adam and Eve and I talk to Abraham and I talk to them, no, you got to get up and do you got to hit the mark. You got to get up and plant the crops. You got to make sure you have enough to survive and healthy and for your neighbors, and your neighbors can have healthy kids. You got to do things right. Okay? You got to save up enough to have, and you got to learn to how to deal with your stuff. If it's something that goes bad, you got to make sure that everybody eats it before it goes bad, because they have it to be healthy. And then the stuff that keeps us healthy, we got to store and store it right and prepare it right and do it right and have healthy conditions for any kind of animals we have. You cannot have pigs in Mediterranean climates at that time because they did not have the kosherness of refrigeration and certain things. Things changed over time. And I remember explaining that to my brother-in-law, and because of his stupid pastor saying, no, it was because God said so. No, it's because things had changed. They had found new ways to cure the meat, to salt the meat, to kill the bacteria in it, and stuff like that. So through people understanding how to better share things, and it's discussed all the time in the Gospels. Okay, when Moses changes the way they're doing the calendar and all stuff because he was living with the Egyptians and they were doing some things better than the Hebrews were doing. And so he adopted it and said, what these people in this village and this tribe are doing is better than what we had as tradition. Okay, and David and Solomon, it's all through David and Solomon. How to build a better table, how to build better silverware, how to make better silverware, how to have better cups and plates, how to use baked bricks instead of shove mud into between logs and then have the little critters that live inside the mud climb into you, come in and have little centipedes and stuff crawling to your babies there in the crib. You see what I'm saying? Build better cribs to keep the baby off the floor so the bugs don't climb into you. So you do understand. Okay, so it's just being intelligent. It's just learning as you go and sharing together and being humble and grateful for good people sharing good things through good forms of faithful communication. It's not that hard to be humble, righteous, and beautiful. And that Rome wasn't built in a day, but most of Rome is excessive, compulsive bullshit that we're still making propaganda movies over that just don't, Gladiator 2, need to be made. You glicked, wicked, sorry-ass motherfuckers. Yeesh. Yeah. How much money does an asshole need? None is the answer, but they keep thinking they need more. Okay. Get your Manuelito on here, guys. You don't ever ask for anything you don't need. And if you want something that is wrong, you need to stop being a witch and start finding your roso, your balance, your harmony. I walk in beauty. I walk in harmony. I send out my pollens to the 4 directions so the rain will know where I'm at and come and help me and my family and my flock. Okay? If you don't know how to be a good Navajo, what makes you think you're a good Navajo? You can speak the language, but if you don't know the spirit of Barboncito and Manuelito, why are you talking about where you came from? Okay, don't ask for money and ask me to help you keep your children safe from all the assholes at New Mexico State that do genome sequencing. Because you're going to have to help yourself. Okay? I just talked to your forefathers. And they talk to me because I listen. Good listener. Ándale pues. Cero. Cuelica. Yeah, old Tishna. Say it one more time. No. Quillic. No. From the gut. It's like, gosh, the little sucker was pissing me off. I was like, you're getting on my nerves. I know. But the people got to know you care. Okay. Try it one more time. Okay. Quillica. Galale. Quillica. That's better. You're trying. They know you care. There you go. Don't half-ass it. I just can't do it. Don't say that. Keep trying. Even if you get it wrong, I'm sorry, I'm trying. Quillica. Harder from the gut. Mexico. To note the gun. Let them know you care. The people got to know you care. They know. I know. Okay. Why? Because I'm fun. Okay, guys? I love you very much. Okay. Get your shit together. All your grandchildren and great-grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren are watching in the future. And they're hoping that you do right. You're not sitting drunk on the bus next to Earl going, why'd you take our land? Why'd you take our land? If I took your fucking land, would I be sitting next to your drunk ass on this bus? Shut up and leave me alone. Only Earl would do that with a drunk Navajo in Phoenix on the way to work at Circles Records on Roosevelt, Central and Roosevelt. I don't think they have it no more. I don't know. Yeah, I seriously doubt it with all the music you can get online. The Ghetto Records place, it was a Billboard affiliate, yeah. I met Mr. Batista there. Who else did I meet there? Giorgio. Natalie Cole. She was my favorite. Yeah, she was. Mr. Batista was a really good guy. He was a good guy too. I can't really say that. The guitar player that I met from he was really nice too. He wasn't with an entourage. He was the guitar player, but he was a really nice guy. But he was right up there with Natalie Cole, and she's like, "Wow, I was right up there with Natalie Cole." Yeah, Nat's baby girl. Right? Yeah, it was pretty cool. But yeah, she was very cool. And I met some other cool people. Jermaine Stewart, really sweet guy. We all just adored him. Everybody's talking to him. We don't have to take it. And by the time he left, he was one of the coolest guys ever. What a neat kid. What a nice young man. He really was. He passed away from AIDS, I was told, which I was rather sad about. Yeah. He's a really neat kid. Okay. I love you guys. What'll I do if you are far away and I'm blue? What'll I do? Right? Don't you love Johnny Mathis? Yeah, me too. Okay, guys. I love you. Peace.